The Jimmy Z Show.
Now listen to this piece of audio. There was a teenager who pulled a gun on a bus, I believe. We'll listen to it right now. And then I've got some commentary afterwards, because the student that saved lives was suspended. Unbelievable.
A Cypress Lake High School football player is accused of pulling a gun on one of his teammates on the bus after practice.
Kids are talking about it all over school, how somebody flashed a gun.
Deputies say it happened on board a Cypress Lake High School bus, a fight between two football players, and one pulled a gun.
So you finna shoot me, bro? And then he was like, yeah, I'm finna shoot you off and whack you.
Deputies say the student with the gun was 15-year-old Quadrell Davis, the victim's teammate.
Told the bus drivers not to let us off the bus.
I think it's stupid for bringing a gun to school.
Just another incident in Cypress.
Davis was arrested. Deputies found the gun at his home. He's serving 21 days of secure detention. He's facing charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
But that's not the most amazing part of this story. This is at Fox 4 Now. In Fort Myers, Florida, a 16-year-old Cypress High School student who wrestled a loaded revolver away from a teen threatening to shoot is being punished. The student grappled the gun away, this is unbelievable, from the 15-year-old suspect on the bus ride home Tuesday, after witnesses said he aimed the weapon point blank at another student and threatened to shoot him.
Who wrestled a loaded revolver away from a teen threatening to shoot is being punished. The Cypress Lake High School student wrestled the gun away from the suspect on the bus ride home on Tuesday. Now, witnesses say the suspect had aimed that weapon point blank at another student and threatened to shoot him. But instead of being called a hero, the teen who wrestled the gun away is being punished. 4 in Your Corner's Matt Grant is trying to find out why.
I think he was really going to shoot him right then and there, not taking no pity.
That's the voice of a student we've agreed not to identify because he fears for his safety. The teen telling us he wrestled the revolver away from the 15-year-old suspect, who witnesses say threatened to shoot a football teammate because he'd been arguing with his friend.
No doubt he was going to shoot him, point blank.
Authorities confirmed the .22 caliber revolver was loaded. According to the arrest report, the suspect, who we're not identifying because he's a minor, was pointing the gun directly at another student and threatening to shoot him. That's when the teen we spoke with says he and 2 others tackled the suspect and wrestled away the gun. The next day, the school district slapped him with a 3-day suspension.
It's dumb. How they going to suspend me for doing it right now?
According to the referral, he was suspended for being part of an incident where a weapon was present and given an emergency suspension.
If they wouldn't have did what they had to do on that bus, I think it would have been a lot of fatalities.
The teen's mother also agreeing to talk with us in shadow. She can't understand why her son and 2 other students who helped disarm a gunman were all suspended.
Okay, that's all I can take. I'm not going to listen to the entirety of that news report. No offense to the reporters, but I can't stand this kind of story. The schools that we send our children to are being run by complete imbeciles. That's insane. What was it again? Let me look in print here. The reason why he was suspended. According to the referral, he was suspended for being part of an incident where a weapon was present and given an emergency suspension. This is freaking ridiculous. I'm telling you, get your kids out of public school. I don't care how good you think your public school is. I guarantee you, at some point, you're going to hear about something that the teacher or the school district has been doing, and you're going to think, what in the world has my child been exposed to? This kind of inferior thinking from people who believe that they have some kind of superiority. They know better. The school district has rules, and the rules say that if you are involved in an incident where a weapon was present, you're going to be given an emergency suspension. And there's no caveat that allows for a student who jumps in and disarms the bad guy. Everything about this sucks. The kid should be given a medal. He should be celebrated. They should have an assembly and pin a medal on his chest in front of all of his peers. Damn. That is so freaking stupid. I can't get over it. I don't get worked up to this degree very often on the show, but wow, that's freaking ridiculous. I kept thinking when I looked up this story last night and I was going to talk about it on the show, and I didn't read the article, and I was thinking in the back of my mind, what possible reason could they have for suspending him? Oh, he was involved in an incident where a weapon was present. Automatically, whether it's the bad guy with the gun or the good guy who disarmed him, automatically those students are emergency suspended. We live in a world filled with knotheads. All around us are knotheads, and a big bunch of them are taking care of your kids at public school.
The Jimmy Z Show.